Front is coming, but you wouldn't know it from tomorrow's weather forecast.
Live from the news center in high definition, this is News Channel 8 on your side at 11.
Good evening, everyone. New information tonight on 2 divers reported missing in Pasco County.
Tonight, we have learned that the bodies of those underwater cave divers have been found. The 2 went diving yesterday in a sinkhole off Stevens Drive in Hudson. When they did not return home, their families called the sheriff's office. Here's News Channel 8's Samara Sotos.
At nightfall, Pasco County Sheriff's deputies remained at the scene where 2 divers from Hillsborough County lost their lives. Earlier in the evening, divers contracted by the Sheriff's Office searched a sinkhole at School Sink in Hudson. The sinkhole, known as Wayne's World to the diving community, is shown on this Tampa diving website. The cave system is hundreds of feet deep and branches out 6 miles. Investigators say the specialized divers recovered the missing divers within 30 minutes of their search, finding one body near the entrance of the site and the other in a side tunnel.
We don't know how many tanks that they took in. We think maybe 2 each, which would not give them too much air to survive down there for too long.
Deputies say one of the divers' trucks was parked next to the sinkhole. The families of the divers reported the pair missing Tuesday. And Pasco investigators say they had another accident at this same scene just a couple of months ago when a drunk woman jumped into the sinkhole and died. In Hudson, Samara Sotis, News Channel 8.
And a footnote to this story, the lure of cave diving in the Bay Area has proven deadly over the years. Our online partners at TBO.com learned that the Eagle's Nest dive site in Hernando County has claimed several lives. Since 1981, at least 5 people have died right there. 4 of them experienced divers.
TECO and Progress Energy customers, be prepared for quite a shock when you get your January electric bill. Energy rates for both of those companies are going up by double digits. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard shows us what you can expect to pay.
Chicken pasta roasting, good to go.
It takes a lot of power to keep Johnny's restaurant in Clearwater going. From the TVs in the lounge, the aquarium in the dining room, not to mention the lights, air conditioning, and refrigeration, Johnny's depends on a steady flow of Progress Energy power. Come January, that juice is going to cost more.
It'll probably take my electric bill from about $3,200 to a little over $4,000 a month.
Restaurant owner Johnny Nato has taken steps to keep expenses down despite increases for food, gas, taxes, and insurance. He says returning snowbirds and longtime regulars will keep him afloat.
We'll weather this storm, but I'm not so sure a lot of other businesses will be able to do it quite like we can.
TECO customers who pay about $114 now for 1,000 kilowatt hours will pay more than $128 in January, a 12% increase. Progress Energy users who pay $110 now will see their bill go up to more than $137 in January, a 25% increase. Power companies blame higher costs for fuel they use to make power. And Progress is also hitting up customers now for a new nuclear plant to be built in Levy County and an expansion at Crystal River. This longtime Johnny's and Progress customer doesn't like it.
I don't know anybody lately that's gotten 24% increases in their pays. It's going to affect a lot of people here, especially a lot of elderly people, retirees.
Johnny's doesn't plan any price increases to pay for the higher power bill.
I do feel for the other small businesses and as well as all the consumers out there. This is a tough environment.
And if you're an FP&L customer, you're not off the power hook. The company has requested an increase of about $8 a month on top of $2.50 a month to pay for those nuclear power plants. However, the company has come back and said they may be able to lower that. A decision is expected in about 3 weeks. The Florida Public Service Commission is the one who okayed these rates, and they've told Progress Energy they want them to come back in March to see if the fuel that they actually spent was exactly what they expected, and if it is not, they will probably lower it as well. In Pinellas County, Peter Bernard, News Channel 8.
Americans have shut their wallets since the financial meltdown, and the future is looking downright scary for some stores across the country. Best Buy slashed its earnings forecast today. It says the changes in consumer behavior have created the most difficult climate the company has seen in its 42-year history. Also, Macy's, which turned a profit in the 3rd quarter of last year, posted a loss this time around. This news and much more since stocks tumbling again today. The Dow dropping 411 points to close at 8,283. Already this week, the blue chips have given up 660 points. Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson is reacting to the changing financial crisis today.